Hello everyone, welcome you all to my channel once again. In today's tutorial we are going to make a DIY on how to make oil for hair growth. Making oil for hair growth at home, what you can do for yourself. Now the first thing we are going to be needing for this tutorial is onion. You need some balls of onion. Yes, in this tutorial I'm making use of 3 balls of onion because I don't want to make the oil plenty. I just need it. I don't want plenty quantity. So these 3 balls of onion. Now I would advise you get the purple onion. You can use any onion, but I would advise you try and get the purple onion. Now onion contains sulfur that helps to improve blood circulation to the scalp. It also promotes hair growth, strengthen your hair follicles, and then reduce breakages. Then the next thing we'll be needing is what? Ginger. You need ginger for this DIY. Yes, I have some ginger here with me. I hope we can see the ginger. You need ginger for this tutorial as well. Now ginger also helps. It contains antioxidants that help improve scalp circulation, which in turn stimulates hair follicles and also promote hair growth. So ginger contains essential oils as well that contribute to hair growth and shine. Yes, it makes your hair to grow and it also makes your hair to shine because of what? The essential oil that ginger contains. Then another thing you need is what? You need garlic. Yes, I have some garlics here. I hope you can see this garlic very well. I have some garlics here. Now, what is the work of garlics on your hair? It also contains sulfur, just like onions. It contains sulfur that helps promote blood circulation and also helps your hair to grow. Now, the next thing you need, I have my rosemary leaf here. This is the dry one. We are going to be making use of this. Now all this thing I'm going to be showing us how you can combine them all one after the other. Then another thing I have here, this is my coconut oil. I have coconut oil here for us to use. And then the next thing I have here is my clove powder. You can see it. This is clove. I'm making use of the powder. I have my clove powder here that I'll be making use of. And then another thing we need here is what? We need olive oil. We need olive oil for this tutorial. And then the next thing we need for this tutorial is what? We need shea butter. This is my pure shea butter. Yes, this one is not mixed with anything. This is pure one. Shea butter. That is what we are going to be. Like I said, the number one thing I told us you need is what? Onion. You need onion. Then you need your ginger. You need ginger. And then you need garlic. You need garlic. That's what we need. The next thing is what? You need your coconut oil. You need garlic. Sorry, clove. You need clove. You can make use of the seed if you don't have the powder. Me, I bought the powder. So you can make use of the clove seed if you don't have the powder. Then you need your olive oil. And another thing that I told us we need is what? Your rosemary leaf. You need this rosemary leaf. And then lastly, you need your shea butter. Now I'm going to be leaving the items in the description box below for us in case you don't still grab it. I'll leave the number of items, the ingredients that I'm going to be using for this tutorial in the description box for us. Now what are we going to do with these ones? These are our wet ingredients. Now we are going to blend this in a blender. Yes, we'll put this in a blender and blend. This is my blender. I'm going to be putting this in my blender. Now we'll cut the onions. This is our onion. You cut it into small sizes so that you can blend it correctly, as in so that it will not give your blender, depending on the quality of your blender. If you know your blender is not that strong, make sure you slice it into smaller quantity, which is what I am doing now. Dice your onions into smaller quantity so that your blender can carry it. Then the next thing we are going to be adding to this now is what? After adding your onion, dicing your onion into the sizes that you know it to blend, you go ahead to also do the same thing. Slice the your ginger into smaller quantities so that it can blend very well and easily for you, especially when your blender is not a strong one. This is ginger in my hand. I'm slicing the ginger in my hand now, yes, so that it can blend for you. Then as for your garlic, put all of this in your blender. This is garlic, this is our garlic. Now since the garlic is small, you don't need cutting it, it will blend. It will blend without you cutting it into pieces. Now the next thing we are going to add is what? I'm going to add this rosemary leaf. Yes, some of you say, blending it again. Yes, I am supposed to make use of the powder, but because I didn't see the powder, so I'm going to make use of the leaf. So we add our rosemary leaf to it. I add 1 spoon. This is the spoon I use, 15 ml. This is it. This is the size of the spoon that I use, 15 ml. You add 1. Now, like I told us from the beginning of this video, now the quantity of the ingredients you are going to use depend on the quantity of oil that you need. Like, and I told us that I don't need it much, hence the quantity I'm making use of. I don't need this much. So, and even this one is even still going to come out much for me. And then this is our clove powder. Now we are going to add a little water. Don't add plenty water. The reason why you need to add small water is just so your blender can move, so that it will move. Just add a little quantity of water. Now see the quantity of water I'm going to add. This is okay. This is just so the item you put can blend for you. So you don't need plenty of this water in it. And again, even this one that you put, you are going to allow it to dry out. When we get to that stage, you understand what I mean by allowing your water to dry out. Now I've blended the mixture. This is onion, garlic, rosemary leaf, and our ginger. That's what we have here. I've blended it. Then the next thing you want to do is to pour it in a frying pan. Pour the mixture in a frying pan. You pour the mixture in a frying pan, then you grab your cup. I'm making use of this size. In case you don't have any of these, do not say, how am I going to know? You can make use of this cup. Yes, you can make use of this. So what we are going to do now is to add our olive oil. This is my olive oil. The reason why I'm doing this is for me to know the quantity that I'm making use of. These are olive oil. I'm adding more. I want it to be full. I'm adding a cup. Yes, this is half a cup. You add it to this mixture. You can see it here. I'll show us once it's on the fire. That way we'll see it very well. So I still want to add more, a little. Yes. Now this is it. I've added this. This is my olive oil. The next thing I'm going to add now is coconut oil. I'm going to add coconut oil as the next ingredient. Now don't forget, we blend onions, ginger, garlic, and rosemary. That's what we blend together. And then we now added olive oil. Now this is my my coconut oil. You can make use of tablespoons, anything. you can make use of it. This is it. I'm not using it much, just small. This is the quantity I am using. I need it just small. Then the next thing you want to add now is what? Your shea butter. I'm going to be adding the shea butter to it. This is my shea butter. So I'm adding, this is the quantity I'm adding. I don't want it more than this. This is a quantity that I want to be in this. Like I say, let me tell us one more time. You might not follow this my own measurement. What you want to do might be the quantity that you want to get. Yes. The quantity of the oil that you want to get at the end of the day will what determine what you are going to be adding, the quantity of the ingredients you are going to be adding. So now we are transferring this mixture now to the oil, to the fire. Now the mixture, we are putting the mixture on the fire. I hope we can see it. I hope we can see this mixture. So you continue to boil it until it infuses. This is our mixture. I'm turning it. And somebody would think that I'm making soup. I'm not making soup. This is the lumps of the shea butter that I put. This is the lumps. It will melt. So you continue boiling it. Now it should be on low heat. Let it be on low heat. You can see the oil is on the fire already. This is it. It's boiling already. It's boiling. So you keep stirring it. You keep boiling it until the water dries out. Keep boiling it until the water in it dries out. Keep boiling. The water is inside. Continue boiling until the water dries out. Now, apart from the water, the onion, the garlic, the ginger, apart from the water that they contain, you know, we use a little bit of water to blend it. We added a little water to blend the ingredients. And so that's why you have to leave it to dry out. If you don't allow it to dry out, when you want to strain it, the water will go in with it and you might not get a good result. It will come out fine still, but it might not last for you. So that's why you have to allow this thing, allow the water to dry out totally. This process of drying out the water should take you for like 10 to 15 minutes. Yes, 10 to 15 minutes is okay. 10 to 15 minutes, the water should be totally out. If you notice, of all the ingredients that I told us we are going to be using, we've added everything in this oil, but the only thing that is not here yet, that we've not added, is our clove. We've not added the clove powder. So I'm going to be adding this 1 spoon of clove. 1 spoon of clove. You add 1 spoon of clove. You can see the water is drying out. The water is drying out already. Yes, you might say, why is it foaming like this? It's because of the different oil that we added. There is coconut oil, there is olive oil, and there is shea butter oil. So it's bound to foam like this. We added 3 different types of oil to it. So you continue with the frying until it is totally dry. You can see it's almost ready. The whole thing is coming out. It's almost ready. The water is almost dry out of it. Now keep stirring. Don't just put it on the fire and abandon it. Keep stirring it to avoid it getting burned. Yes, when you abandon it, it might get sticky to the pot. It might burn, and you wouldn't want that. At this point, there is no more water in it, so we are going to remove it from the fire. It has been on the fire for about 10 minutes now, so we are going to remove it. We are going to off the gas and then let it cool down. We remove it from the gas and let it cool. Now we have removed it from the gas, so you let it cool. Let it get cold. You can see the oil. See the oil there. You let it get cold before you go ahead to filter it. You let it get cold before you go ahead to filter out the oil. Now you can see it is settled. I want to filter it now, so if you want to see the outcome of it and how to make use of it, stay on the line, keep watching the video. This is very great. It helps a lot. It helps to grow your hair very fast. I'm filtering the oil. You get your filter, mesh cloth, or you can use dummy cap, or if you have this kind of filter, you can make use of it. We are going to be extracting all the oil out of this. You can see that the oil is coming out. Wow! I can't wait to show you the oil that is coming out. Very clean, very neat. Make sure you extract all your oil. Make sure you extract everything out of it. Now I'm done extracting the oil. This is what I got. It's very much. If I'm to pour it in this kind of container, it will be filled and still remain. So how to apply this oil? Once you extract your oil like this, you make sure you wash your hair first. Make sure your hair is neat. You wash the hair. When you wash your hair, maybe you wash your hair like today. The next day in the evening, after washing your hair, you apply this oil on your hair. Apply it all over and massage your hair. Apply the oil on your hair and massage the hair and leave it on for at least 30 minutes. At least 30 minutes. And you can leave it on for 1 hour and then you can leave it on overnight. Like me, in my own case, I used to apply it and leave it on my hair overnight. When you apply it on your hair, you wrap it up, use your shower cap to cover it, or you can use leather to cover it, and then leave it on overnight. And if you cannot carry it overnight, you can leave it on for at least 30 minutes or 1 hour, then wash it off. Yes. I used to leave it on, like I said, I used to leave it on my hair for all night long. Yes, once I apply it in the evening, when I am done with everything and I'm ready to go to bed, that is when I used to apply it. You apply it on your hair and then you cover it with leather, tie it very well so that it will not stain your bedsheet or stain your mattress for you. Tie it very well and then leave it on overnight. Wake up the next morning and wash it off. Now this is it. This is what we got, the shaft that we got. Yes, dispose this one, please. Do not say what will I do with it. You don't have anything to do with it. You are done with it. So you can dispose the waste. So thanks for watching. If you gain value from this video, please kindly like the video, subscribe, share the video, and then comment below. Thank you for watching. More DIY on hair products and other skincare products are coming your way. Stay glued to the channel if you want to learn more from this channel. Thank you.